November the 27th marks a very special day. The launch of Leagues 5 Raging Echoes. I'm Scritic and I make a lot of Leagues related content, but today Jagex have entrusted me to...
I hit this guy up for a collab the other day and he was like, oh bro, I would love to, but I'm fucking busy and I'm going to be burnt out after Leagues. I was like, damn.
To deliver some really exciting news about this upcoming league. If you've been living under a rock for the last 4 years, you might not know what a league is, so let me quickly explain. Raging Echoes League is a temporary game mode spanning 8 weeks with boosted XP rates, drop rates, and passive buffs. Everyone will be playing under Iron Man game rules, but with a twist. You start locked only to Misthalin and Kourend and have the ability to unlock 3 further regions, including the new region of Varlamore this time.
Adding in an extra region makes things like so tough. Because like before, it's like, it's already hard to pick which 3 you want. And now there's an extra one. It's like, I feel like I should add a 4th region now, you know?
How do you unlock regions exactly? Well, I'm glad you asked. League tasks are the name of the game and range from defeating that first poor goblin you come across to chopping your first tree all the way up to end game raids. Trust me when I say that the dopamine of ticking off task after task and seeing that pop up never gets old. And you'll be able to unlock your first, second, and third regions by completing a certain number of tasks. And that's not all, because completing league tasks also rewards you with league points, and these are important. Upon reaching certain league point thresholds, you'll be able to unlock relics. These are powerful, permanent buffs to your character that alter a gameplay style of your choice. Want to instantly process and bank items you gather? No problem. Have you got an excess amount of GP and want to use that to train prayer? It's possible. I think you get the picture, so let me tell you all why I'm really here today. In line with the titular theme of Leagues 5, Echo Bosses are a new feature. These are powerful variants of existing bosses with beefed up hit points and added mechanics for a fresh challenge.
Yeah, you know it,
More importantly though, they drop new, never before seen items.
What? Wait, hold up. New items?
There's 1 Echo Boss per region, excluding the starting regions of Misthalin and Kourend, so don't panic, you won't have to deal with Jad spawning a set of more Jads that spawn a set of more Jads that spawn a set of more Jads that... You get the idea. To access an Echo Boss, you'll need to beat the regular version of that boss. And in doing so, there's a chance that that boss will drop an Echo Orb. These are region specific and can be used to permanently access the Echo version of that region's boss. Now, I'm not going to spoil what each one of these new challenges have in
it! What do you mean you're not gonna?
Store for you, but let me take you on a grand tour around Galenor for a sneak peek at the new exciting drops from these Echo Bosses. Oh, and if you happen to have planned any of your league's region choices ahead of now, then get ready to have those plans turned upside down and...
Jokes on this guy, I never plan anything. I always go in and wing it.
Your mind truly blown, because this is going to change everything. Alright, the first stop on our tour is the Kourend Desert. Just southwest of the Shanty Pass and deep underground is the Cowfight Lair. The Cowfight Queen resides in the depths and will award any challengers who can defeat its Echo variant with a chance to obtain a powerful ranged weapon, befitting of the desert's characteristics. The Drygore Blowpipe. Just like its toxic variant, the Drygore Blowpipe uses darts for ammunition, which are conveniently unlocked for fletching after completing the Tourist Trap quest. The Drygore Blowpipe is incredibly fast and accurate, working like a ranged version of the Osmumten's Fang. Its built-in passive rolls for accuracy twice before taking the highest result, all while attacking at a lightning 2-tick attack speed. I can think of some keen desert enthusiasts who will be very happy with a strong ranged option that will make light work of most of the desert denizens. Next, we're headed to the region of Asgarnia. And for
like if you go desert, you get Shadow and you get Fang. So you've already got like ranged and melee sorted. So that just covers all bases. Plus you get Missouri as well.
This one, we're going to need 91 Slayer and a Hellhound Slayer task, because we're headed deep into the Tavali dungeon to find everyone's favourite hell puppy, Cerberus. If you're lucky enough to obtain the Asgarnia Echo Orb, you'll no longer need a Slayer task to fight the Echo variant of Cerberus. Now, have you ever wondered what it would be like if you could forge all of the God Swords into one? Well, Echo Cerberus makes that a reality, as it'll have a chance to drop the Dogsword.
No, shut up, bro. That's not the name. Shut up. This has to be a joke.
Whoever came up with that name is a genius. For 50% of
they're
your...
not. They're not a genius. That sucks.
Special attack energy, the Dogsword will hit a target and apply every single Godsword effect. Freezing, healing, reducing defenses, increased accuracy, and even more damage. The Dogsword does it all. And who knows, if you're lucky enough to pair this with a relic that enhances your special attacks, this has some insane potential. Let me talk to you guys about the wilderness.
I feel like that was definitely a meme one. That is definitely a meme one for sure.
It's sprawling with bosses. All suitable candidates for an Echo variant, but there is one boss here that has stood the test of time, and you can find it just west of the lava maze. The King Black Dragon. There aren't any requirements to access this boss, so grab your anti-dragonfire shields because this Echo variant can drop not one, but two Echo items. The Thunder Kopesh and the Thousand Dragon Ward. The Thunder Kopesh is a powerful sickle-shaped slashing sword, imbued with the power of thunder and lightning. When attacking with the Thunder Kopesh, you'll have a 20% chance to summon a lightning bolt. This deals area of effect damage in a 3x3 area around your target, especially useful for getting through groups of monsters quickly. The Kopesh's special attack takes this effect one step further, and for 50% of your special attack energy, you'll quickly attack twice. If either of those hits are successful, an additional lightning bolt is summoned for up to 100% of the original attack's max hit. This weapon is insanely strong and even does full damage against the corporeal beast. But before I get carried away, let me tell you guys about the Thousand Dragon Ward. Strong attack bonuses with more melee strength than a defender and some...
What the fuck? It's like an Avernic defender on crack.
Beefy defensive bonuses to round it off. But what really makes the Thousand Dragon Ward special is its passive effect. While wielding the Thousand Dragon Ward, you will be immune to pretty much all negative status effects. Dragonfire, Desert Heat, Poison, Venom, and many, many more. These two items combined are making the wilderness look extremely promising this year. We'll do good. Next, we're headed into Morytania, and I hope you all remembered that I asked you to get 75 Slayer and a Gargoyle task for this one because we'll need a Brittle Key for where we're going. On the roof of the Slayer Tower are the Grotesque Guardians. If you can get a hold of the Morytania Echo Orb, you won't need a Slayer task to access this Echo variant, and if you're good enough to come out on top, there's a chance you'll be able to bag yourself the Gloves of the Damned. As far as their stats go, they're just as strong as Barrow's gloves, which is very fitting for its extremely powerful passive effect. While equipped, the Gloves of the Damned double the effectiveness of all Barrow set effects and additional set effects provided when wearing an Amulet of the Damned. And luckily for us, the gloves act as if you have an Amulet of the Damned equipped, meaning every set of Barrows gets turned into an absolute powerhouse with these gloves. Arim's set gains a 50% chance of combat spells dealing 60% more damage. The Carol set becomes a machine gun with a 50% chance to hit a target twice. And the infamous Darok set is going to be capable of dealing up to 190.
Now that is going to be crazy. Okay? That is going to be crazy. Alright? There's no doubt about it.
4% bonus damage when at 1 HP. So grab your spades and get digging. The Fremennik region is our next stop, and while there aren't any requirements to get to our destination, you'll want to be prepared with at least some overhead prayers and a pet rock. Or, a friend. That'll work. On the 6th level of the Waterbirth Island dungeon are the Dagonoth Kings. Each of the Dagonoth Kings uses a different attack style, so this won't be an easy challenge. But I
would go to Wildy to get them items, but I'm scared of the Wildy. Chakor, if you die in the wilderness on leagues, you get all of your items back for nothing, bro. What are you scared of?
Defeating the Echo variants, you'll have a chance to get the 2 best pieces of jewelry that Leagues 5 has to offer.
I mean, that's obviously just all of the rings in one, right? But even like crazier.
The Amulet of the Monarchs and the Emperor Ring.
Yep, there it is.
Both of these pieces of jewelry provide incredible stat bonuses. Attack, defense, prayer bonus, melee and range strength, and of course a huge amount of magic damage as well.
10% magic damage, so it's like a better occult necklace. And it's got 15 melee strength. Okay, that's pretty fucking good. Holy shit. And then the ring has 15 strength and 15 range as well. Fuck.
These 2 items really are a jack of all trades and make Fremennik the perfect support region to pair with whatever else you're cooking up. Now, who laughed at me when I said Fremennik was going to be S tier this year? Yeah, I thought so. The Kingdom of Kandarin. This place has historically been known as an especially strong region for magic users, and that's not about to change anytime soon. Just southwest of Castle Wars is the Smoke Devil dungeon, and you'll be able to take on the thermonuclear Smoke Devil here once you have 93 Slayer and a Smoke Devil task. But just like the other Slayer bosses, the Echo variant does not require you to have a Slayer task once you obtain the Kandarin Orb. This Echo variant of Thermi has a chance to drop an offhand item that allows you to tune into the elements of the world and exploit weaknesses like never before. The Devil's Element. Okay. This neat little incense burning.
Okay. What is this? What is this? What is it? Looks like a fucking Beyblade, bro.
Looking thing provides some generous magic accuracy, a 6% magic damage boost, and some prayer bonus on top. But the real magic behind the Devil's Element is its passive ability to harness the power of the elements. While equipped, the Devil's Element counts as any elemental rune, and it will allow you to double the effectiveness of any elemental weaknesses exploited. There are a ton of fun bosses across Gelenor with an elemental weakness which are going to be even more prominent with this item, and may even open some different strategies for you to try.
Elemental weaknesses are already pretty shit, and even if they were doubled, I think they're still going to be pretty shit. I have to look into it, but my first thought is that probably sucks.
In the previous league, the Tummakan Shadow was everyone's favorite magic item, but this will definitely close the gap for other elemental staffs like the Nightmare Staff to stand at the very top alongside it. A little further to the west is the beautiful...
Because like, if you pick that, and like, cool, you're going to be really good against Zulrah and Krill Sutzerov. But then, like, what raid? You know what I mean? Like, your mage just sucks for all raids, you know?
Green area of Tirannwn. Okay, maybe it's not all beautiful. And for this region's Echo variant, you'll be taking a trip into the heart of Prifddinas to take on the Gauntlet. If you're up for the challenge, you'll need to tackle the Corrupted Gauntlet for a chance at the Tirannwn Echo Orb, which, once obtained, allows you to instantly skip the Gauntlet's preparation phase. As should you choose to fight the Echo variant, you'll be geared with a generous Gauntlet setup. This allows you to jump straight into the action with the Echo variant of the Hunlith. If you're lucky while fighting this Echo boss, you'll be able to get your hands on the Crystal Blessing. In addition to providing a big boost to prayer bonus, the Crystal Blessing harnesses the power of the Crystal Armor, allowing its accuracy and damage bonuses to be applied to all melee weapons while...
What?
Equipped. For those who aren't all familiar with this gear, a full set of crystal armor will give you a combined 30% accuracy and 15% damage bonus.
Okay, the issue I'm seeing with this is you miss out on strength bonus for your head, your body, and your legs. So the question will be, will the 15% bonus make up for the strength bonus you lose? Probably, but it's not as crazy as you think it is here. It's not as crazy as you think it is.
I can definitely think of a few weapons I'd like to try this out with, but I'll leave the experimenting up to you guys. What do you think would pair well with this? Across the sea...
Yo, hold up. We just got a 50 mil donation for Nasty November from Don French. Yo! Thank you, Beast. Thank you very much.
Is the Kingdom of Great Kourend. This massive landscape has a lot of great content to get stuck into, but for this next Echo variant, we'll be traveling to the Farming Guild. At level 65 farming, you'll be able to enter the intermediate tier of the Farming Guild. And after planting
is this going to be an Echo Hespori?
Watching your Hespori seed grow into a giant angry plant, you'll be able to fight it, and defeating it will guarantee you the Kourend Echo Orb. Obtaining this will allow you to fight Echo.
How many bosses are there in Kourend? And they pick Hespori.
Hespori whenever you want, not requiring you to wait for a seed to grow.
I love it.
Befitting a piece of living nature, the Echo version of Hespori has a chance to drop the Nature's Reprisal, a tribrid weapon capable of using all 3 combat styles. And what I love about this weapon the most is that even the melee option is a projectile, allowing you to slap on your best suit of armor and attack with melee from a distance. Now, you will need to charge Nature's Reprisal with 1 Nature Rune and 5 Earth Runes per charge, but you'll be rewarded with its incredibly versatile stats. These are absolutely
103 melee strength, 92... So it's like a fucking... It's like a salamander on crack.
no joke, and I'm expecting total chaos from this item. Grab your tree trunks, we're going to the Chambers of Xeric with this one.
That would be kind of
cool.
The
final stop on our tour today takes us to the Shining Kingdom of Varlamore, the newest region in Leagues 5 with so many fun pieces of content to try out if you haven't already managed to do so. If you've been here before, then you'll know where I'm stood right now. The Fortis Colosseum, one of old school RuneScape's toughest challenges, and who better to test your League prowess?
Is it going to be an Echo Soul, bro? I mean, it has to be. What other fucking bosses in Varlamore?
Than an Echo version of Soul Heredit himself. Now, you'll be glad to know that this works a little differently to the other bosses, and that by beating all of the Colosseum waves and Soul Heredit, you will guarantee yourself the Varlamore Echo Orb drop. This will allow you to skip the Colosseum waves to take on the Echo variant of Soul whenever you want. This fight will take you to your absolute limits. But if you have what
I have to pick Varlamore now. Like, I have to fight this boss, bro. There's no way I can not fight this boss. I have to.
It takes to defeat Echo Soul, then you will have earned a chance to take the Titan's item.
Like, it doesn't even matter what this thing drops. I have to pick Varlamore now.
For yourself. Introducing the Sunlight Spear and the Sunlit Bracers. The Sunlight Spear is a two-handed weapon, boasting some generous defensive stats and an insane amount of melee strength for those big numbers we all know and love. But there is so much more to this weapon. Attacking with the Sunlight Spear grants you a stack of sunlight, up to a maximum of 20 stacks. And this is where the weapon's special attack comes in.
So it's like a
Using the special attack will consume 7 sunlight stacks, releasing the built-up energy and hitting every target around you within a 3-tile radius. What's even more impressive about this special attack is that the damage is increased per point of prayer bonus that you have. Good job, the Colosseum might just give you something to help with boosting that. The Sunlight Bracers provide powerful utility through their strong stats, but more importantly, their passive ability, which increases all healing you receive by 100%. Sharks go from healing 20 to 40, and just one Ceradamin brew can heal as much as 128 hit points.
Hold up. What did Skritic just say?
Sharks go from healing 20 to 40, and just one Ceradamin brew.
No, hold up. No, what?
And just one Ceradamin brew can...
No. Chill. One what, bro?
One Ceradamin brew can heal as much as 128 hit points. And there are a ton of other ways to heal in old school RuneScape, making this item incredibly versatile, no matter what regions you're thinking of going for.
Interesting.
I think it's safe to say that Varlamore is shaping up to be an incredibly exciting new region to this league. And that concludes our tour of the Echo bosses for League's 5 Raging Echoes. And I hope this hasn't thrown your current plans into absolute confusion. I'm sure absolutely no one out there had their mind set on what regions they were picking. Leagues is the most fun I've ever had.
This is why I just wing it every single time, bro. Because, like, number one, I'm never going to be rank 1 anyway. And number 2, like, you go in too quick and you end up, like, doing the wrong shit and having to start again like I did last leagues. So if you're just, like, literally just, like, fucking 12 hours behind everyone else, you guarantee that you get the best relics. You know?
Had in old school RuneScape, and I just know you guys are going to love this one. So make sure you do 3 things before this video ends. Check out the reveals blog on the old school RuneScape website if you want a sneak peek at the daily reveals from now until...
I mean, that's an insane release, guys. That is an insane release. So let's go through all of the shit. Let's go through all of the shit now. Cerberus with the Dogsword. Such a stupid name, bro. So you get all of the bonuses of the gods. I think this is a meme. I think this is a meme one. It sounds cool. I think it will be fun to see, but this is a meme drop. There needs to be other reasons to pick Asgarnia, which you get God Wars. God Wars is a pretty good reason, and Defenders for your melee. But apart from that, there's not really a good reason to pick Asgarnia, and it's definitely a meme sword. It will be cool to see though. I think that's Max Cape as well. That's true, Lockie. So I think for me it's a bit of a meme. The Drygore Blowpipe, this is good. I like this. I like this because there's probably gonna be like a relic that increases your like attack speed. So this is gonna be a 1-tick Blowpipe, which is way better than the original Blowpipe. And if you are in the desert, you get the Shadow. You get Shadow from any raid this time around, but Shadow in the desert and the Fang. So you've already got a mage weapon, and you've already got a melee weapon. So it's like, I don't know, man. This seems pretty good for desert if you go desert. Grotesque Guardians. First of all, nobody wants to kill those motherfuckers. Like, fuck that, bro. But the gloves, I think this is going to be cool. Once again, I think this is a bit of a meme. This is going to be good for Darok and Darok only. I'm trying to think of the other set effects. Like Torag's dog shit. Carol's, kind of turns your crossbow into a blowpipe. Carol's crossbow into a blowpipe. But the thing, you have to wear the whole set, you know? So it's like, you miss out on a lot of other things. Aram, your magic is like slightly increased. Then the thing is, you have to use the staff with that as well. You have to use the Aram staff, so you miss out on like a fucking 10% damage bonus there as well. Then Guthins, I guess you heal double, which like... And then, what's the last one? Verak. What, it has double chance to go through your opponent's defense? It's like, nah. This is going to be another meme one. You will see someone, 1 HP Darok, fucking hitting 300s this leagues. I promise you, though. It's going to be fucking cool to see the Daroks. I might even go for it myself. To be honest. Okay. The King Black Dragon. The Thunder Kopesh. 100 melee strength, which is huge. I think that's like almost as much as an Eldermaul, no? How much is a fucking Eldermaul strength bonus? That's huge. Eldermaul, let me have a look. Eldermaul's strength bonus is 147. Okay, I'm chatting absolute shit. What's it compared to a rapier? I don't have a rapier. What the fuck is going on? Why do I not have a rapier? A whip is 82 strength. So a rapier would be what? 92 or something like that. So this is 100. This is better than like the current melee weapons. Attacks twice. If either attack... Wait, it hits twice at a 4-tick attack rate. So it hit... No, that's the special attack. Okay, that's the special attack. If either attack is successful, an additional lightning bolt is summoned rolling up to 100% of the original attack's max hit. Deals full damage to the corporal beast. 20% trigger to AoE. This is going to be a crazy melee weapon. This is going to be an insane melee weapon. And then the 1,000 Dragon Ward. Immunity to everything and good melee strength as well. I mean, this is a good combo. This is a really, really good combo. Wilderness. This might be the best weapon in the league. This could potentially be the best weapon in the league. So Wilderness might be a must pick. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm going to wait until Mazhar does like a whole nother fucking essay about it on Twitter. And then we'll fucking figure it out. Thermonuclear Smoke Devil. This is shit. This is no good. This is like being a walker in the first league. This is like being a walker in the first league. Elemental weaknesses, great. You can exploit them for double. There's such a limited amount of bosses in the game that actually have elemental weaknesses. If you pick this, against those bosses, you're going to be sick. Against any other boss, you're gonna suck. So, it's just not good. It's just not good. For me, anyway. Maybe I'm wrong. But, yeah, for me, that's not the one. Fremennik Dagonoth Kings. This is crazy. This is actually nuts. So, I mean, what a crazy amulet and what a crazy ring. 15 melee strength on a ring. So this is like picking Morytania for the Rancor and picking the desert for the desert and Kourend for the Altor ring, right? So you get massive bonuses for one region. It just stinks there's no end game in Fremi. Exactly. There's no like end game bosses to kill in Fremi. It's just the Dagonoth Kings, really. So it's like, it's a trade-off. Then we have the Crystal Blessing. This one's going to be interesting. This one's going to be real interesting because you get the, what was it, 15% strength bonus? 15% damage bonus. But you miss out on your Torva Full Helm, Torva Plate Body, and Torva Plate Legs, which is a massive amount of strength bonus. It might not even make up for that 15%. So it will be like you get to pick Tirannwn if you're going melee without having to pick Asgarnia. So it's an interesting one. It makes Tirannwn an option if you're going melee. But I think you just look way cooler in Torva anyway. So it's like Asgarnia is kind of the fucking pick if you go on melee. This is a troll. I can't believe they picked Hespori as the Echo boss. Big troll here. And this weapon, I think it's a bit of a meme. I don't know. Like it's a 5-tick attack rate. It's four ticks if you have it on, I guess ranged. But yeah, I mean, it's just like it's an all-encompassing weapon, I suppose. It could be good. I don't know, man. I'd have to look more into this one, but at the moment, it looks kind of like a meme. But like we've just said in the chat from Duracell, you get Cox as well. So that's always a huge plus. 31 base mage max hit on 99. So that's what, the same as a regular trident? So it's like, I don't think it's going to be as good as the mega rare weapons on any style, but you get to have all the styles in one. But the thing is, like, you're not going to run out of inventory space in leagues. So I don't know, man. It doesn't look good to me. This looks crazy. Not for the drop. I don't think the drop is any good. I don't think the special attack is cool. I don't think the weapon is cool. The braces, I'm like, whatever. The Echo Soul Heritage sounds like a fucking challenge, dude. It sounds like a fucking challenge. And that's what we want. We want hard bosses, bro. So I'm almost 100% certain I will be picking Varlamore. Just because I want to fight Echo Soul Heretic. But like I've said a million times before, I'm going to be making several accounts. On day one, I'm just going to AFK fish with the fishing relic. And then get the prayer relic as well, so that I can AFK 99 prayer and 99 magic. And once I get those 50 mil stats, I'll be able to get to like the 3rd region or whatever. And then it's just like it's so fast to get another account to end game. So I will most likely be picking every single region in this league. I'll probably be playing every single region. But yeah, this looks sick. This looks really sick. I love it. I love it.